Hello 8th grade. Today we're going to be doing lesson 69, which is about inserting and formatting slides. The learning outcomes are insert slides and choose layouts, convert bulleted lists to SmartArt, copy and insert slides from other presentations, and create a presentation with multiple layouts. So 69A, inserting slides and choosing layouts. You can add slides to a presentation as you develop it. Slides are available in several different layouts. You can choose the layout that will work best for the content of the slide. For example, if you want to include a bulleted list, you can insert a slide using the title and content layout. Example of slide layouts are shown in figure 10.9. To insert a new slide, you can click the down arrow on the new slide button. So we need to open up PowerPoint. I'm just going to go to a blank presentation for now. And where you can find all of these new layouts is right here in the slides group on the home tab. So if you click the down arrow on the new slide button, it gives you all these different options for different layouts. It tells me to go ahead and open out of our data files 68 Fenwick dance that you worked on with the last lesson. So we need to go to our Keyboarding 8 folder, Chapter 10, 68 Fenwick dance. Go ahead and open that one up. Okay. Step 2 on page 321, it says to open the Home tab and then click the New Slide button, down arrow, and we're going to choose Title and Content. Okay. In the slide layout gallery, slide 2 is added to the presentation. Alright, so we're going to select Step 3 says to select the word art style gradient fill So we need to go to Insert, and then over in the text group we're going to choose Word Art, and we're going to choose Gradient Fill, the bright green accent one, Reflection, which is this option right here. And we are going to type in Performance. Okay. Oops, in all caps. So I need to change that to all caps. Alright. And then it says to click and drag the word art into the location of the title placeholder. So I'm going to drag this and I'm going to drop it into the location of the title placeholder. Which I guess it should be more like, oh, maybe right here. Okay. Then it says, let's see, in the content placeholder, where it says click to add text, we're going to type ballet, turn off your caps, tap enter. Key jazz, tap enter, and then it says key tap, and then click outside the placeholder. Okay, it says to change the font size to 36 point. So we're going to select it, go to the Home tab, change it to 36. And it wants us to insert an extra space between ballet and jazz and tap. Alright, it says next we're going to insert an online picture of ballet shoes in the location shown in figure 10.10. Size the picture to fit the space. Okay, so we're going to go to Insert. And for some reason my online pictures is turned off. Might be because I'm recording. So you guys will choose online pictures and then you'll find a picture of ballet shoes. For me, I'm just going to go into my pictures here and I'm going to choose out of the data files. I'm just going to pick that ballet shoes picture that we used the other day. Your picture should be different, however, than the picture that I'm using. Because when I record, for some reason it turns off my online pictures option. Alright, so for step 5, we're going to insert slide 3 using the title and content layout. So I'm going to go back to the Home tab. I'm going to choose Insert Slide, and I'm going to choose another Title and Content. And it says to enter the title and performers in the placeholders as shown in figure 10.11. Change the bulleted list font size to 32 for the names of the performers. So go ahead and type what you see in the picture, which is beginning, and we're doing this in all caps. Ballet performers. And then over here we're going to type in their names. Sarah Schultz, Marsha Ramos. Spelled that wrong. Enter, oops. Let's go back here. Enter Trent Stevens and Tara McKinley and Todd Day. Okay, and we're going to change our font size to 32 points, make it a little bit bigger, and there we have it. For some reason, what did it, oh. Okay, make sure everything is spelled correctly and it looks correct. Next we're gonna insert slide 4. And we're gonna enter, it's gonna look fairly similar. Go ahead and add a new slide, title and content. And we are going to, in our title, type beginning jazz performers. And we're going to type in their names, which are listed in step 6, which are Jenny Carlson, Ashton Kennedy, Melissa Bliss, Charles Tanner, Pedro Ramirez, and Sandra Steiner. Place each performer on a separate line, and we're going to change the font size to 32. So select their names, change it to 32. And Alright. Step 7 says to create slide 5 as shown in figure 10.12 using the to content layout. So we're going to choose new slide and choose to content layout. We're going to click online pictures icon, and we're going to use majorette for your search word and insert a picture of a dancer with a top hat on a starry background. Notice that the picture is automatically sized and positioned in the correct location for the content placeholder. So what we're going to type for this one is beginning tap performers. Oops, tap. And go ahead and type in their names. Lisa, Anderson, Glenda, Sabin, Aileen Roberts, Annette Todd, Erica Dickerson, and Cody Parker. Okay, so what you will do is you are going to click on online pictures. Oops, sorry. Okay, mine does not take me to the right location. You should open up your online pictures, but mine is still not letting me do that. So maybe what I would do instead is I will go in and search for Google Images. Maybe I will search for majorette. Okay, I believe that what they would like to find is like clip art style. I'm not quite seeing the same one. Maybe I'll use this one. I'm gonna save image as and just save it in my pictures folder. And I'll go back over here, click on my pictures button, and under pictures, I'm gonna add that one in. Okay. Yours is going to look different than mine because hopefully when you go to your online pictures it pulls up the right one. But what's nice about this is using this to content and clicking on pictures over here, it automatically sizes the picture appropriately to your slide, which makes it look a little bit nicer. And then for step 8 we're going to create slide 6. So go to the home tab, click on new slide. And we're going to choose title and content. And we're going to insert the text shown in figure 10.13. Then locate an online graphic using the keyword prize. Alright, so go ahead and type competition team placement, and we'll type in Las Vegas 10th, Denver 8th, Salt Lake City 7th, and Los Angeles 4th. Okay, we need to change our font size to 32. Okay, and I noticed, oops, we forgot to do that for this one as well. So we're going to change our font size to 32 as well over here for slide 5. It tells us to pick a graphic on the slide to create an interesting appearance. So to do that, you would go to Insert, Online Pictures again, maybe do like dance competition, and add it into your picture or your slide right about in this area using the online pictures. Okay, and then when you're done, go ahead and save as 69 Fenwick Dance in your Chapter 10 folder. Okay. Alright. Alright, so next we're moving on to 69B, converting bulleted lists to SmartArt. SmartArt is a PowerPoint feature that can be used to enhance your presentation. Too many bulleted lists can become boring to your audience. With a few clicks, bulleted lists can be changed to SmartArt diagrams. So we're still in 69 Fenwick Dance, and we're going to go to slide 3, and it says to position the insertion point in the bulleted list. Okay, so I'm clicking inside my bulleted list, and on the Home tab, we're going to click the Convert to SmartArt button. Okay, and it says to click the More SmartArt Graphics option, which is down at the bottom, and we're going to, in the left pane, select office.com, and finally select Picture Frame, which is this one right here. Okay, and we're going to click OK. So when we do that, our SmartArt is turned into some pictures. Okay, to complete the slide, insert dance graphics from the online pictures or copy and paste graphics from DF69 Fenwick Graphics in the SmartArt picture placeholder. Alright, so what we can do is we can go to, I'm going to go to our folder, keyboarding 8, go to data files, and I'm going to find DF69 graphics, which is right here. Okay, and here are some different pictures. Ooh, hey, look, there's that majorette picture that we were supposed to use earlier. So maybe for this one, I would copy this and I would go over to my picture here, click in the placeholder, and I would paste. Okay, so go over to our graphics picture, maybe click there, and I would click copy, and I would go over here and click paste. Okay, copy, come back over here and click paste. Let's see, click over here, or maybe I'll click on this one, click copy, come back over here, and we'll click paste. Okay, or the other option would be just to click on those and then go to the online pictures to find more pictures. Okay, while I'm at it, since I chose the wrong picture here, I might delete that and choose my majorette picture, choose copy, And then maybe I would paste that in right there. There we have it. Alright, so it says to use the Convert to SmartArt feature to convert slide 4 to the block cycle SmartArt. So I'm going to click on slide 4, click inside here, and we're going to go to the Home Art, Convert to SmartArt. And we want to use the block cycle SmartArt style. So I might have to go to more. Let's go to cycle right here, and we're going to choose block cycle. Click OK. Alright. Let's see. It says to change the color of the blocks.
I'm using that chair. So you can move my book over one.
So we're going to change the color of the blocks in the diagram to those shown at the right of figure 10.15. So to do that, we click on the Change Colors button, and we're going to choose Colorful Accent. Colorful Accent Colors. I guess it's that one right there. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and save this presentation. Alright, so for the next activity, it says that in this activity you will work with 2 files. We're going to copy and insert slides from another presentation. So rather than recreating the slides, they can be opened from last year's file and placed in this year's file. To open and view 2 or more files at the same time, we're going to use the Arrange All feature. Okay, so with 69 Fenwick Dance open, we're going to also open up 69 DF69 last year dance. Okay, and I'm going to close out of my graphics document once this one opens. There we have it. I'm going to close out of this graphics one. Okay, and it says to follow the path at the left to arrange all. So we're going to click on the View tab, then in the Window group, we're going to click Arrange All. Okay, and it puts these 2 side by side. Okay, you will copy slide 2 from last year's presentation and paste it at the end of this year's presentation. So I'm going to copy this slide. So I just right clicked and clicked copy. Or you can choose Control C, and then I'm going to come over here to Fenwick Dance, and I just clicked down here at the bottom, and I'm going to click Control V. Okay. After the last slide, notice that the design automatically becomes the same as the file you are pasting the slide in. It says to move the picture to position it as shown in figure 1017. So what I need to do is I need to just move this picture down here like so. And it says to use the same procedure to copy and paste slides 3, 4, and 5 from last year's presentation to the end of this year's presentation. So we're going to copy 3. I'm just going to hold down Control and I'm going to copy them all. Right click and click copy. Come down here to the end and I'm going to Control V with my mouse, and there I have it. It says to apply title and content layout to slides 8, 9, and 10. So with these 3 still selected, I'm going to go to Layout and I'm going to choose Title and Content. And then it says to change the font size of the bolted items on slide 10 to 32 points. I'm going to highlight this. I'm going to change it to 32 points. Okay, And it says to save this once again as 69 Fenwick Dance. I'm just going to click the save icon. And it says to close both files. Okay. For 69D, it says that we're going to create a presentation with multiple layouts. In this activity, you will begin creating a presentation about U.S. presidents. You will include a title slide and a slide with a bulleted list and a picture. You will then convert the bulleted list to SmartArt. Okay, so for this part, we're going to go ahead and start a new presentation. Okay, I'm going to click. You can basically choose any theme you'd like. I'm going to pick one that looks kind of presidential. So we're going to choose one that's kind of presidential looking. Maybe I'll choose this slate one. And we're going to click create. Okay, for the title slide, we're going to type my favorite president. And for the subtitle, we're going to key by, and then you can type your name. Alright, let's see here. So for step 2, it says to form the themes from the themes group on design tab, choose a theme. I've already done that. If you have not yet chosen a theme, you can go to the design tab and pick a theme that you think looks presidential. Okay. Alright, so for step 3, it says to insert a to content slide layout. So we're going to go to Home tab, New, to Content, and in the title placeholder, we're going to key President Washington. Alright, and then it says for the first bulleted item in the left content placeholder, we're going to key First President. And then for the second item, we're going to key Continental or Commander of Continental Army. And for the third bulleted item, you need to research something about President Washington. So maybe we could put had wooden teeth. Or, you could search for any other fact about President Washington. We're going to click the online pictures placeholder, and you're going to find a picture of President Washington. Now, my online pictures doesn't work, so I would, maybe want to come up here, and I'll go to Bing, since I think that's where you guys search. And we'll type in President Washington. And I want to choose images. And maybe I'll choose this picture right here. Oh, I'm going to hit copy image. And I'll hit cancel. And I'm going to paste. And there we have it. It says to convert the bulleted list on slide 2 to SmartArt. So I'm going to click inside here, and I'm going to go to click to SmartArt to convert to SmartArt, and we're going to change it to the vertical bulleted list, which is the first one. And we're going to change the color to colorful accent colors. And then save it as 69 President. in your Chapter 10 folder, 69, Presidents. Save. Okay. Go ahead and turn this into Schoology when you are done.